I listen to you. I'm quite touched actually, because when you describe how you look at people, especially if there might be somebody that does something that's harming others or annoying or whatever, you're in a way you're describing a parallel to metta, to loving kindness meditation
Yes.
practice, which is a practice that I do. Somebody cuts me off in traffic and I can feel a little, annoyance, and then I don't know what happened. Maybe their kid is sick, maybe they just got a bad diagnosis, maybe who knows what, and um, my heart softens just as you
Yeah.
describe. Um, so the question I want to ask, because we don't have much more time today, is um, what helps you relax and sleep,
Hmm.
and what keeps you up?
It's a really good question. I'll maybe answer them in reverse. What keeps me up most often is worrying about the future, worrying about my family, and worrying sometimes that I'm not enough, that I'm not doing enough, that I'm not contributing enough. And these
Wait,
again
wait,
aren't
wait. We
always
just have to pause for a second. I want all of us listening to go, okay, here's this amazingly accomplished person with that same, we all have it. Okay, keep going. I'm just
we
touched.
do. I mean, a lot of our worries are not always rational, but and I say this because I think when I was younger, my feeling was, okay, if I'm not feeling like I'm enough, I just need to accomplish more, and then I'll feel like I'm enough. That's great. And you can't fill deep internal holes with external, sort of validation or accomplishment. And so those are things that keep me up. I'd say what helps me sleep at night is literally like hugging my children, which I do, right before they go to sleep. And there's something just like very powerful and like deep spiritual energy I feel like I get from them just by holding them. The other thing that helps me sleep is meditation. So sometimes I'll do a short meditation at night. I usually do my meditations in the morning, but sometimes if I'm having trouble at night, I'll do a simple meditation, either a guided meditation or a breath meditation, and that will help me sleep. Um, and then the last is just sometimes music can help me sleep as well. I have a set of bhajans that I listen to and other sort of spiritual songs, and those help calm me and relax me. So those are the things that I use. I have actually a little, what I call my soul box, a collection of videos, songs, poems, and speeches that I hold on to and that I dip into whenever I'm having a moment of worry or I'm feeling exhausted or I'm feeling cynical. And those usually help to calm me, to inspire me, to remind me what really matters. And I've just been building that soul box over the last 20 years or so. And I usually need at least to dip into it at least once a day.
Well, it's beautiful because it's somehow a thread that connects you very deeply with purpose and service and relationship in the most intimate way for yourself. Are you, last question, a lot of us are, well, there's this cultural anxiety and worry. In the long term, do you have optimism? Because temporarily in the short term, we can feel like things are pretty chaotic. And yeah, what's your long term sense of us as human beings, Doctor?
I'm
Is there,
optimistic.
is there a good
Yeah,
prognosis?
I think there is. And I feel optimistic. I feel hopeful. That doesn't mean it's guaranteed that the future is going to be phenomenal, but I do think it depends a lot on what we do today. But what gives me hope is the fact that, number one, I think that our true nature actually is to be loving, to be kind, to be compassionate. I think we hunger for similar things, which is to be a part of something bigger than ourselves, to be connected to one another. And I think that hunger is emerging more and more strongly among people today. I think because we are starting to talk more openly about it, I'm already seeing more conversations in the United States and increasingly in other countries as well around this fundamental question of how do we live lives of purpose and meaning and connection. And then we're already starting to see more experiments around the world where people are starting to do this, whether it's in their workplace, in their school, in their family, in their neighborhood. And I've been blessed, to have the chance to travel to many parts of the country and the world and see examples of this. So what we are now charged to do and called to do is to build a broader movement around community and connection, one that will ultimately shift culture and help us recenter around this triad of fulfillment. It starts with talking more openly about what we value here and what we want to be at the center of our lives. And it follows with actually building that out in our individual lives, in our institutions. It evolves ultimately to choosing leaders and role models, whether it's in our organizations or in public office, who then embody those core values. But I do believe that we can get there. I think the more of us who speak up, who choose a different path, and who do so vocally, I think the more quickly we will ultimately get there. But Jack, this is fundamentally about not transforming into something we're not, but returning to who we deeply are, which is beings who are loving, who are kind, who are compassionate, and who deeply want to help lift each other up and be a part of something bigger.
Thank you, Vivek. I'm heartened. I'm touched and inspired, and basically, this is really good medicine. So may we all take
Oh,
it. May we all take the medicine and do something beautiful with it. Thank you for all the service and all the care behind it.